Hi, I'm Isaac with Smokin Hot Cigar Reviews.
And I'm Lindsay.
We're at Casa de Monte Cristo here in Dallas, Texas, enjoying some smokes. Today I'll be reviewing the Tabernacle.
And I'll be reviewing an acid.
Let's go ahead and punch it and light up. Today I'm going to be using the punch on the back of this torch here. I know there's a lot of straight cut people out there. I'm trying some new things, doing things different. So I've tried this punch a few times and the draw's been good and I can't complain. The truth is, you can, poke a hole in the back of a cigar with a pencil or a pen and smoke it. But traditionally we take the cutter, we cut the whole triple cap off the back end, triple crown. But you can do it a lot of different ways. So what you do here with this, put it on the back, kind of center it, twist just a little bit. You don't want to push too hard because otherwise you're going to get right into the tobacco there. And then just pull. And that didn't work, so I will edit it. Anyway, push it in on the back and twist it a little bit. You got to get hard enough to get through, but not too hard. Pull it back. If you can see on the camera, I've got the end of the triple crown right there. Close it up, that pops right out. And now I have a really good space for my draw. Getting plenty of air through this, so this is going to be a good smoke. Let's go ahead and light up. Keep it smoking hot, my friends. Alright, so embarrassingly, my torch turns out to be out of gas. Apparently I've been smoking more than I thought I was. I'm going to be using the store's torch here. Be good and warm. This is a good smoke so far. There are a lot of different conventions about lighting cigars. Everyone's got an opinion, everybody's got their way. What you saw me do, I like to warm it up a little bit on the end. Get good, I gotta get around, make sure you're getting an even burn around the cigar. And then I go ahead and draw, heat it up. I let it burn a little bit and then give it a few draws just to get it warmed up. My favorite thing about the Tabernacle, it's a nice Maduro, dark wrapper. It tends to be a medium to heavy. This is a really good long smoke, Churchill length here. It's got a strong, earthy tobacco taste, pepper on the finish. Not a lot of other flavors coming through, but this is a good, relaxing smoke when you want a real cigar, something decent. So with these, unlike cigarettes or other smoking, you draw just enough to kind of get the smoke in your mouth, get a good mouthful of smoke. Slowly let it back out. Enjoy the taste, kind of feel it coming over your tongue. I really enjoy that peppery finish that I get from a good cigar. The darker, medium to heavy cigars, those tend to have a little more pepper. Your lighter cigars tend to have kind of a light pepper taste, depending on what you're in the mood for. But I'm enjoying this. So how you doing over there?
This is pretty good. It's definitely a lot heavier than the ones I usually go for. So, because this one says earthiness, so I definitely have that earthy taste as well. But it's really nice. It's heavy, but it's not too heavy. So I would definitely smoke this one again.
What kind of taste on the finish, the aftertaste?
I don't know really how to describe it. I feel like I don't have an advanced palate like you do. I'm just like, yes, tobacco. Good job.
It's a cigar. I know, I do find it funny, you have your wine reviewers and things like that, and they'll get in there like, let's go for this finish, and just
Just
getting
like-
a little bit of a cinnamon taste or whatever, and I'm just like, it's good wine.
Yeah, it's like it was good, it was drinkable, and now I'm drunk. It did its job.
Exactly.
It's finishes. I'm drunk.
Yeah, and you get these funny things like you've got to smell it. Like I don't drink scotch for the smell, like I drink it because it's good stuff, So I enjoy, taking a whiff of it and that kind of thing. But I do find that kind of amusing. At the same time, I'll have to admit, I recently watched a review video of a decent cognac. Cognac is a really classy brandy for those who don't know, and the French gentleman who was being interviewed made the point that if you just hold it down, get a little smell from there, and then you bring it up to your chin and then to your nose, that it enhances the experience. Have just a little sip, and I followed those ideas. It was a really good cognac, and I did find that I enjoyed the experience. So sometimes people know what they're talking about. Sometimes that's a really good thing.
I just can't pick out certain notes.
With cigars, though, you're going to get a solid, like a tobacco taste, a tobacco experience, that sort of lightheaded feeling. I like it because it's so relaxing.
I'm still new to the cigar world, so I haven't had a whole lot to, besides, the cherry bomb and cherry bomb. That's the one I always usually get.
And I had a cherry bomb myself. For a small cigar, it's a surprisingly good smell. I've had an acid before. I tend to shy away from sweeter cigars like that. The Cameroon leaf is about as sweet as I like to go. Cigars have more than just, the cigar experience is more than just the cigar. I like to go to cigar bars or cigar lounges like this one here in Dallas. Enjoy good company and classy smokes. You have that relaxing experience. It's an ambience. Just sit here with a cigar, relax, chit chat with friends, maybe watch a game, enjoy my time. Good company, good smokes.
I like that we're actually facing a window, so I'm doing my favorite thing and people watching.
Like your people watching, huh?
Yes.
You can people watch and smoke and have a good time. So you can see I'm about an inch down here, and good solid ash. You can tell this cigar was well wrapped, well put together. Cigars are surprisingly complicated. Something like 200 people it takes to make one cigar. If you go through the whole process from growing the tobacco, to aging, fermenting it, to wrapping it, distribution and sale. But it's an incredible experience. It's worth every bit of labor and worth the price. I'm about to try touching off the ash for the first time here. I don't think it's going to fall off. I get to about an inch down and I want to kind of, clear it out. You can see it's nice and even now. Good even draw. Blow out the smoke a little bit so I get some good, clean, clear smoke. Let's get a really creamy smoke to it. This is going to take a little while. That's the great thing. I know that at least from here to here, I'm going to be having a good time. Relaxing and enjoying good company. How's that?
It's actually, I really like it. It's like, since I normally grab the smaller ones, like with this one, since it's bigger, I thought it might be a little too much, since I usually only smoke a little bit. But I don't feel oversmoked or anything. So.
That is an interesting thing with cigars. I'm not a cigarette smoker. Back in the day, as a young man, when I was first able to legally buy them, I had some Black and Milds and things along those lines, Jarums and cloves and such. But I was never really interested in smoking. You get on with life, down the road, and I started to get back into smoking and cigars. And it's not too much. I mean, you'd be surprised. It looks like a lot of tobacco right here, but as you're drawing, as you're enjoying one puff at a time, it really is a smooth, relaxing experience. And it doesn't overpower you and it doesn't overdo it. And with a lot of brands like Acid here, I mean, they make them a little sweeter and a little bit more palatable. If you're not into that whole really hard, earthy tobacco taste like I'm getting with this Tabernacle here. Once again, the goal is not to draw it deep into your lungs. The goal is just to get a mouthful of smoke. And so when I'm warming it up, like as you can see, I'm just pull in a little smoke, puff it out, pull it in, puff it out. When you're taking a full draw, I just pull in a little bit, get a good mouthful, let it taste for just an instant, and then slowly let it out. I want to say it's more like hookah smoking, which is what we did last night.
Yes.
Hookah's a lot of fun, and another interesting way to experience tobacco. With rose and watermelon flavor, that was a really interesting experience.
Yeah, that was actually a good combination of flavors.
And tobacco, especially with the hookah experience, the tobacco is different. And I, for one, I mean, you smoke and you get a little lightheaded, but the hookah really gave me that light, relaxed feeling. I could have sat there all day with that.
Yeah.
Forget a couple, an hour with a cigar. I could have just spent all day with that hookah and just enjoyed that till it was gone. Get another, get another hit and keep it going. A couple inches down into this, after about 10 minutes, the cigar is really enjoyable. Like I said, it's a very relaxing cigar. Flavor is still very similar. It's gotten a little earthier, a little richer. You got that rich tobacco flavor. You can see the smoke is incredibly creamy. This is one of my favorite cigars. Can't say enough about it. Really good draw. And I'm just looking forward to getting deeper into it because as we get to midway of the cigar, so it's going to kind of pick up a little bit more intensity with the tobacco, and that's always my favorite part of the cigar. When you start to feel that, feel it tick up a little bit. Any uptick in intensity as you're about halfway through there?
It's pretty much been consistent throughout the cigar, so.
Let's keep smoking. We'll be back. So about halfway through, this is starting to pick up. Absolutely my favorite part of any cigar right here. The intensity increases. You just get that richer tobacco feeling, and this is the most relaxing part of the cigar. A little bit saddening because about halfway through, there's that mortality is starting to set in. I know that eventually this cigar is going to have to go away.
And mine's getting close to the end too. And it's definitely starting to get that heavier as I get closer to the end.
Good deal. Fun time, good smoke. I've always enjoyed, since I've started smoking cigars, I've very much enjoyed the sensation. Enjoying a cigar, chatting with friends, relaxing. No pressure, just having a good time. Unlike with alcohol, I don't have to worry about if I have to drive. The cigar smell, everyone loves the smell of cigars. Most people love the smell of cigars, so you almost can't go wrong. And it's just a classy way to have a good time. Great way to spend an afternoon.
I enjoy cigars, to be out with company, chilling with friends, and then that one time where my mom joined us, and she's not big on any kind of like cigarette smoke or anything, but being in the cigar box with us, she enjoyed a cigar, and the smoke didn't bother her that way. So it's definitely a lot. The tobacco is a lot different from cigarette smoke, because that's really overpowering sometimes.
The nice thing about cigars, again, being just tobacco, no preservatives, no paper, no filters. It's literally just dried tobacco leaves. They use a sap resin and water as a kind of glue to put it all together. But other than that, it's literally just one type of tobacco leaf with another. That is a beautiful thing. I mean, that you can make all of this with just tobacco. Nothing's extra special about that. Every one of these is an experience. Every good time.
And then, since I'm like an aesthetics person, Cigars has a certain aesthetic about it where you enjoy it that way. I feel like cool and mature. It's like I'm gonna go have a cigar.
There's definitely a maturity thing to it. Well, one of my friends likes to joke, the cigar smell, it's that dad smell. How do you know when you're mature and erudite, person when you get that cigar smell? Okay. Thanks for telling me I'm old.
Hey, it's a young person thing too.
Absolutely. Yeah. Anyone over 18 can enjoy a cigar. You don't even have to wait till you're 21. Still getting a lot of really rich, creamy smoke off of the cigar, and a very even draw. The flavor is just increased in intensity, but it's still a very similar flavor. Really enjoy that rich tobacco taste, pepper. I want to say it's like a good dark chocolate. Not a lot of chocolatey taste on this, but you have that cocoa having that really dry, hard chocolate. But with tobacco. As much as I'm enjoying this cigar is going to come to an end soon. It's been a great experience. It's a good cigar. I definitely recommend. Special thanks to Casa de Monte Cristo here in Dallas, Texas. Great place to smoke and hang out. Really enjoyed the atmosphere here. I'm looking forward to coming back many times, even though we do most of our stuff up in Tulsa, home. We'll be coming down here and having a good time again. You'll see us here again.
I definitely like at this place, it's very open and a lot bigger than what we're used to. Our cigar box is fairly small, but still has a good atmosphere about it.
Well ventilated. Good breeze in here, but not too much. Sometimes you get cigar places that get the big fans in, and you get too much breeze. And it's like, you want a gentle breeze that kind of blows the smoke away. You don't want it to be a big fan. Well, we've had a blast here in Dallas. It's been good hanging out with you guys. Like, subscribe, join us, follow us as we try to improve our videos. Tell us what you think we could do better. We're just getting started, so we're trying to learn about cigars, learn about video making, and just trying to get more comfortable talking about our favorite pastime. So, like, subscribe, come visit Casa de Monte Cristo if you're in the Dallas area, and as always, keep it smoking hot, my friends. Oh, Lindsay disappeared.